Time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Spyro the Dragon, any percent. The goal is to collect the requirements for every balloonist at the end of each world. The balloonist for the end of the first world, Artisans, needs 10 dragons. The balloonist for the second world, Peacemakers, needs 1,200 gems. The balloonist for the third world, Peacemakers, needs... Magic Crafters, needs 5 dragon eggs. The balloonist for Beastmakers needs 50 dragons, and the balloonist for Dreamweavers needs 6,000 gems. So in this route, I'll be going through and collecting the most optimal 50 dragons and 6,000 gems to progress onto the final world of Nasty Gnorc's place, where I do not need to collect any more gems after that. The fastest form of movement so far, that was really good, is just charging. And you can do a lot of things with the momentum preservation of charging. At the end of a charge, you have a small cooldown, and you can use that to gain more height on a jump, or to attract orbs. Yeah, it's a lot of technical movement. It's kind of hard to like play fast and well and talk, but I'm like doing the best I can, really. What I really need to focus on a lot is collecting gems. It matters more than anything, really. You can exit the level either through an end level portal or through the menu like that. Every world, like Artisans, Peacemakers, all those places, have these like sub-portals that lead to levels. And that was Stone Hill. Now I'm going to go into Town Square. Artisans is definitely the shortest world, because I'm just going to quickly get some good gems and some early dragons. And then I'm going to leave and go straight on to Peacemakers. Almost every level has some sort of technical or hard jump, at least in the slightest. And my PB is 49 minutes and 42 seconds. But world record is like 39 minutes and 12 seconds. And I can barely drop my PB down. I've done like 250 attempts. This jump's really hard. It's okay. Like, dying in this game is nothing like dying in Mega Man Legends.
This game in general is really different, isn't it? Like, this game has a lot of skills.
Yeah, Mega Man didn't really have too many. I just did something there called a flame charge, where when you're dashing, you can attract gems nearby without actually having to touch them, as long as you're just near them. Dashing just like gives you a homing in effect. So these gems right here, they'll be collected anyway. Oh, I'm bonking. Okay. Do the best to like ignore. It's probably my disc that's making this bad audio, but it's yeah.
Raises the really.
It makes it a little more interesting to watch.
To listen to.
Yeah. So that's perfectly fine gem count for Artisans. I'm just gonna go straight to the balloonist. Actually, I'm gonna get one more dragon and a few more gems, and then go to the balloonist, and then Artisans will be done. But there was a flame charge, and it's kind of complicated. It requires like really fast hand movements for my right thumb, and I kind of like suggested controller cam for this game, but it would have been just like too, I don't know, too dumb to set up for just one game, and I'm not like super impressive anyway. So if you can just like maybe just hear my controller, it might be good enough, or like see my right thumb on certain levels. But fan chests, the one that take 3 flames, it's like a 415. The ones that take like 3 flames, on the 3rd flame you can charge afterwards, and hopefully attract the gem from the fan chest. And the first level coming up here in Peacemakers is Dry Canyon, and it's going to start off with a fan chest. And I'll try to do that exact strategy again. But this fan chest has a quality that all the other fan chests have, but it's noticeable in this level. It's that when you break it, it'll give off a small explosion, and it can kill an enemy in the distance. So there's an enemy at the end of the stage that'll drop a 25 gem at the end of Dry Canyon, but I'll kill it. That's the first enemy I'll actually kill because the fan chest will make it explode, and he's off screen. It's a glitch. And I'm going to hopefully get the flame charge on it also. No. But he still died. You can hear that enemy dying. This level utilizes a lot of things. So I've explained flame charging. The next thing you're going to see is charge gliding. So at the end of a charge, if you jump immediately after, but you're not still charging, you can preserve your momentum from the charge and you get a little bit more height than you would normally do. Need that. So there's some places that I would get to that I would normally get to otherwise, and it's very useful for doing a lot of sequence breaking. This jump right here. Okay. At the apex of your jump, I like to charge and then glide, because if you charge for like right before you glide, it's just like a quick roll of your thumb, you can get a little bit more distance than you normally would, but it's barely even noticeable. The thing that's collecting the gems around me is a dragonfly called Sparks. When he's gold, that means I have full health. When he's blue, that means I've gotten hit once, and when he's green, that means I've gotten hit twice, and when I don't have him at all, that means I'm one hit away from death, and Sparks also collects the gems for me. So when I don't have Sparks, I have to manually touch the gems with Spyro every time, even if I'm charging. They don't home in on me. So Sparks is an extremely valuable resource. Clifftown is a very fun level to watch if it goes well, and I've done pretty well lately. It's just difficult jump after difficult jump, starting with this one. Okay. Halfway through my charge there, I'm going to hold glide like I just did, and it'll delay it. So like if I do this, it'll delay it like midair. It'll make my charge last a little bit longer, but I'll still get the speed I need to cover that amount of space around that corner in the time that I need to. Now I'm going to do the same concept here, but it's going to be a charge glide combination with that. Okay. Got that firework, which you're not supposed to get from there. And I'm going to be doing a lot of flame charges here, or a lot of charge attraction, to collect these gems without actually being near them. Oh. It's a tough area to do that area fast, but it's not a big time waste. You can just go back up. And I missed a few gems anyway, so I can just get them again. This dragon teaches you to like jump, and at the height of your jump, start gliding all the way across. But you don't need to do that for at all. You can just do that. The zigzagging was a terrible idea, and I almost didn't make it because I was circling. But it was fine anyway. These vultures, I just called them eagle seagulls, have really big hitboxes when they're on the ground. So like, I didn't even like touch them there and they still died. Just their wingspan doesn't really adapt to their movement, so they're just a giant square. So charge glide right here. I didn't make it. All right. But yeah, that was just, there's like 10 hard tricks in that level, and I failed 2 out of like all of them, so it's really not that bad. I'm going to go on to the first flight level of the game, where I will play with analog stick, and I typically play with D-pad, which is unlike pretty much every other Spyro runner in existence, except for SSBM stuff, who's just also known as Saboom. there's any Saboom subs in the chat, any buff seagulls or swagros. Eagle seagull. So the time save that I can do at the end of a flight level is traditionally at the end of a flight level you'll do like a little animation dance, and Spyro will go in the air and it'll be all like, yay, you completed the level. But if you like crash while getting the last objective of the flight level, you can cancel that animation and just finish, like, leave immediately, which is what I'm going to try to do. The flight levels are done in the game because they give 300 gems per level, which is a lot of gems for the amount of time that you spend on the flight level. As long as you go through this, it won't really have collision afterwards. So you're going to bonk into this, and you can leave at the same time as finishing it. Immediately when you leave this level, there's like barely any time for break in this run. The breaks are just like entering and exiting a level. And on balloon rides. I did a animation cancel. I need that thief. He drops eggs. That's the second thief that I got. If you do like a flame charge in the thief, like I just did, then you can cancel the animation of having to like look at the egg for a second and be all like, oh cool, I got an egg, and then press X to continue. Because I killed the thief technically while I was moving in the air. This is the level where you use the charging attraction thing to get gems that you shouldn't be able to get otherwise. Called Big Mamas, they're annoying. It's a ladle, I think. We've all seen those. That's 20 out of 50 dragons, and it's the boss fight level of Dr. Shemp, but we're not even going to fight Dr. Shemp because he's not worth our time. He's really slow to fight. We do fight pretty much every other boss, though. Coming up is Ice Caverns, which is another very technical level. It's also one of my favorite levels. It's one of the levels that I like take pride in doing decently, actually. So hopefully it goes well, because I like practicing it. The one trick that isn't super consistent with me is magic stairs, and you'll know what magic stairs are when you see it. And if you don't, I'll say it's magic stairs after I do it. Because it's not even a staircase. Yeah, no doubt about it. Oops. All right. That was Todor from Game of Thrones. Yeah, you can read donations.
We just have 2 donations to read. I got $12.49, no comment left, and $59, no comment left.
$59. Without a comment.
Both of the comments, you guys, if you want to enter in to win these prizes, be sure to add comments with your name, so that way we can make sure to know that you are in it for the prizes.
It's like Kill Save the Animals.
Like
Remember
Kill
that?
Save the Animals, exactly.
Something to donate for. What? What am I donating for? That was Magic Stairs. It's kind of tricky. The hardest part is getting that first platform, but then you just hold down, charge, and jump. There's momentum preservation again, where I can skip that staircase and just go to the top staircase. You should be good. like I really like to live. Since I missed some gems in Clifftown by not getting the final trick, you always have to remember what gems you didn't get. So I'm going to have to pick up some in a level that I wouldn't get otherwise, or be very careful about which ones I pick up in the future. And that was all of Peacekeepers. Every level goes by pretty quickly. This is like a 16-minute time. Alright. That balloonist needed only 1,200 gems, but of course I have like almost 1,500. It's because like I'm going to need 6,000 for the final balloonist of the game. So I might as well just get some gems that are good to get earlier on in the run. That thief is an optimal thief to get, but in my route is slower than like one other thief by about a second. So I don't know why I'm getting this chest. I'm determined. Okay. Yeah.
It was a nice second.
Hopefully I can get another flame charge and a fan chest up here. No. It's not the easiest thing to get. And Alpine Ridge is... There's actually like an out of bounds in it, and I always forget to mention it whenever I do runs. Because it's not really spectacular to me anymore, but you'll obviously know when it's coming. I want to kill this one. But since I killed that guy, I'm going to miss a cycle on a staircase up here. The staircase right here. If there's a sloped platform, you can just hold down X and you'll do a roll. So there's no real problem if he turns that into a slope. There we go. The gem just attracts to you if you can do a flame charge properly. Okay, after this dragon, if you just hold down square and X, you can pop up to this next platform. That was actually found pretty recently. I don't know why. It's pretty simple in concept. There goes the music. Alright. I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. I want you all to call me Apache. Alright, this is the out of bounds. It looks stupid, but it's honestly something that happens. You just glide at this wall. And that's Alpine Ridge. Actually not done with really any mistakes.
Nice.
Coming up is high caves, which can have some major mistakes. Where'd you go? Whoa, my god. There you go, fucker. Okay. You need to get the thief, he's got dragon eggs. You just need to get one more dragon egg because the upcoming balloonist needs 5, and that was my 4th. Okay, this route is like unlike a lot of people's. They say they don't really do my route, but I like it because I can manipulate the spiders. If I take this right side first. When you touch a dragon statue, you want to touch it on the side that you're going to walk away from. So I touched on the left side, and then I walked near that side. If I touched on the other side, it would take longer for me to walk around the dragon. And I touched that dragon now because this is the next place that I'm going to go. It's slightly more optimal that way. This is Cedric, the entertainer.
Interesting.
Okay, this is the first charge ramp that we're going to see. We're going to immediately abuse it. They're kind of broken. And it wasn't meant to be used in that direction. But we're going to use it in that direction anyway. And the charge glide, this one's harder than the others. Okay. If you fall down there, the Fairies of Shame will get you, and I'm really happy that they didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's hot. He's got Super Flame. That's what the fairy just gave him. So I could break those chests over there a little bit quicker. It's Ernie.
What's his name?
Alright. Whoa, I just dropped my jump. It's okay, I'm right at the dragon. This game's deaths I do not care about. In comparison to Mega Man Legends.
I was gonna let it go, but you know.
Yeah. I'm not letting it go. I could care less about that, but like I'm just saying like you guys don't need to worry too much. The dragons here are everywhere and they act as checkpoints, and even if I lose all my lives and game over, I'm just right outside the level anyway, so I can just go right back in. It's this is a very marathon safe run.
Don't worry guys, the dragons got this.
Okay, I need to make sure this charge here gets this and that guy. And straight into Wizard Peak. This is a level with probably the coolest jump in the game. And it has a flame charge right in the beginning that's very visible. Like the angled diagonal up flame charge. It's like really hard to time. There you go. You get his gem. It's okay. We both came from a plane ride today. Yeah, just a sec. Alright, so I'm gonna use double supercharge ramps here and get a lot of chests and do something I'm totally not supposed to do and go around this extremely weird fashion. No. It's okay though. We just come back down on that platform and then we jump over here after doing a loop. That's all we do. It's only like 5 seconds lost. You can do like the whole loop of everything here. We do a death abuse right here. I don't know why I'm saying we. I'm doing it and you guys are watching. I don't know how many lives I have left, but I think I have a safe amount where I can death abuse. I have 0 right now, but that's fine. I'll just get one right here. It's good, just in case I die on accident. So it doesn't waste everyone's time. And this is just a race to beat this wizard. Now he'll spawn these enemies down here that he wouldn't have spawned otherwise. Oh! I've never gotten that. Okay. Even like the top players like barely get that. Okay.
World record confirmed.
That was really the 3 jump spring chests. Now I'm gonna go into the flying level again, but when I go into it, I'm going to go into it at a weird angle that doesn't look like it's the fastest way. That's because it's obviously not the fastest way to enter the level, but I'll save time after the level because I'm going to be skipping this dragon animation, hopefully, by I don't know if I got it, but you only enter levels when your camera enters the portal, not when Spyro does. So if I can put Spyro through the portal and have him touch the dragon statue at the same time, then you can skip that animation of the dragon once you leave. That's the second time I've gotten every flame. It's extremely hard. For me, at least. I don't know. There's probably people watching that are a lot better, and I'm just saying that stuff is hard, and they're just like... But the planes aren't even meant to be gotten in that direction. You're supposed to be getting them from like the rear, where it's a lot easier and you got plenty of time.
In these dive levels, if you just hit anything, you die.
Yeah, if you touch the water, you die. You don't have like any health in these levels.
What about walls?
Walls, you'll immediately bonk, and if you don't recover, you'll fall in the water and die. But it's not a big deal. There's only like one flight level that's like really easy to die on. You can read the donation now, by the way. Oh, I did. I got the dragon skip. Okay. So you notice that dragon statue outside of that flight level, I didn't talk to the dragon because I talked to the dragon the same time that I went into the level. This is Blowhard. Yes. It's actually his name. This is a good gem count for entering his level. And this level really does blow hard, but it's like...
Alright, got a couple donations. Several here. Got $10. Low bonk counter hype bubbles from WCK and D near. Also killed me. 3131 says, what am I donating for? Johnny Rag, also hi. Logos, Fieldy, Pixel Crew, and Raisin. $3.20.
Sorry, I'm real creepy.
Yes.
We got $3.20. It says, gotta make 420 Cygnus. $4.20. I guess he donated down here.
That was Altair.
$1.69. This is a long one. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to read that one. For the children, I won't read it out loud, but I'll read it to them afterwards. After
the music, dude, it's so good.
$1 donation, donated the previous 59, but forgot to leave a comment. I want to say thanks to all the runners for participating in a good cause, and thanks for Lobos for working so hard to arrange this. Having fun watching Spyro Bubbles. Soothsayer 57. $10 donation. Hoping to meet a lot of you nut jobs at SGDQ. Really enjoying all of this so far, especially Blast Master, even if this donation is much later than that run. And good luck with everything that's left. Thank you so much for that Blast Master comment. And $29.89 donation. Less than 3.
I just want to refill on sparks by killing that fodder. That's how you refill your dragonfly there to get more health. Alright, on to Peacemakers, which is definitely the hardest world. Treetops and Misty Bog are really hard. And so is the flight level here. It's just the whole level is just not fun. Well, it's fun when you're good at it, but it's just like... It's really hard in comparison to everything else.
Harder than Blowhard?
Harder than Blowhard.
One that's not safe for children.
Oh, he put the copy paste in there. Heavy loads. Yeah.
Still it all remembered, of course. Did you move the microwave? Yeah, that's what I'm...
Alright. So that was a good entrance into Wall of Flight.
Yeah, they just copy pasta.
Yeah.
Oh, it is copy pasta?
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's not someone being a shitter.
It's like the railroad.
No, but it's the internet, come on. This is the one. This is the flight level where I'm always really close to water in the beginning, so it's really easy to touch it and die. So let's not. In flight levels, yeah, you have the infinite glide. Yeah, it's really useful everywhere else. I don't remember.
This is actually
What was that? Oh! Gotcha. It's my childhood.
I didn't have a PlayStation.
So was Mega Man Legends, but I wish it wasn't. This is a PS1 game, but I'm playing it on PS2. For the sake of speed.
drops at some point.
Yeah, it's a good game. Alright, this is Misty Bog. It's so bad that, and it looks like its nickname, that people actually call it Guantanamo Bay. And there's frogs that are dicks, and trees that are dicks. These guys, they eat you and they waste your time. Okay, I have to play it straight. I had to play it safely. So. I wanted to notice the butt wiggle. Okay, I'm not supposed to be able to do this jump, but I'm gonna. It's okay. Even if you fall in the water, it's fine.
Such a happy game. This is a happy game.
Yeah. Really is. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. He's like, oh.
Why are people destroying the venue? Nobody's destroying.
Catnip, you've seen me do this level before, right?
Yeah.
And this is going well, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah. But,
there's that last room.
There's that last room still coming up. No, this is going very well.
It never goes this well.
It never goes this well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I feel right at home.
I thought it changed to like a metal like. Yeah.
That's like a Mario when you like go on time and just tries to speed. Just a bit more hardware.
I didn't know Spyro was that.
Spyro the Dragon sexually identifies an attack helicopter.
Patchy.
No!
Oh my
I've been consumed. It's okay, I'm just gonna do this whole next room with only getting hit once. It's fine. This is the hardest room in the game. No matter what category you play.
Oh, I think I know this room.
Still there.
I'll need all the distractions. Alright, that was the first part. So this bullshit right here. This cancer. Alright. Die. Come back. Okay, I'll just put you right there. Okay, that shouldn't have happened. I guess that's worth it, I don't know. I gotta kill tiny little enemies called fodder that do not fight back and Yeah, like sheep, or I guess in this level they're like chickens, I think. Every world they have different stuff.
Oh, that's right. You remember that from the commercials now.
They advertise this game by killing sheep. Or with killing sheep, rather.
Chickens. Okay, Treetops has probably the hardest trick for me to do in the run, called Stone Knot, because somebody called Stone Knot found the trick. Why it's called that, I missed that gem, okay. That was a good flamethrower trick. Alright, so I'm going to do momentum preservation again before I get in this charge ramp so I can get more height than I should and abuse that mechanic to get over to this island like you're not supposed to. This is Jed. It's Dej backwards. God bless you. Alright, this is really satisfying. You can get all these chests at once. It's a kind of precise angle. Nah, I missed one, but it's okay. Seriously, you're like...
That's the third time. You said it and I said it.
You can't say that, Fury. Logos
I really like the dragon button.
Like you're just asking for.
That key I got earlier on. Give me that. When Sparks is eating, he can't attract gems for you, so sometimes he can take forever to eat. Alright, this is Stone Knot. Hopefully I can get it first try. It's really hard. It's not in this room. If you saw me practicing, I got it once out of like 4 tries. So, I'm gonna get this. Here we go. I did momentum preservation so I don't have to jump here so I can get these 3. No, I missed. But I'm back at the dragon and I'll try it one more time. And then I'll just do the intended route. But I really hope I can get it.
How much does this save?
Oh, I would have already been done with the level.
Oh well. So that's like make or break, kind of.
Sometimes. Oh, it's okay. Actually, just lets me try it again. Yeah, that's. I didn't think about that actually. That. Just, ow! Why? Put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That was really hard to do. And the flame charge off the cliff. Okay. That went okay for a marathon. I actually got it, which is cool. On to the final boss of Peacemakers. Oh, I got full sparks too, which is really good because I died. Metalhead. The boss is pretty cool, just in concept, but it's really annoying also.
Isn't that like the first boss you're gonna fight now, or did I miss something?
No, I fought Blowhard and...
Wasn't it a boss?
yeah, Blowhard's technically a boss. It doesn't feel like one, but it is. I didn't fight Shemp, and I didn't fight Toasty. Toasty's the boss of artisans that you don't fight in this route. You don't even go into Toasty's level. You can do a wall glide here. If you glide against a wall, you can maintain your altitude for longer duration. Okay. Well, if you go to twitch.tv/lobosjr. No, I'm kidding. I'll explain it again. The balloonists need certain requirements, and the balloonists let me go to the next level. Oh, this is a good metal head, isn't it, Catnip?
That was really good.
He's got one more phase. Yeah. It's so good that that gem's actually up there. That gem is up there because that gem is supposed to belong to an enemy that he'll throw at you. That's not good. I can just go back up there. I need that money. See, I just got a gem because he threw an enemy and the enemy died. And if an enemy goes out of bounds and so does the gem, like if a gem goes out of bounds, I'll automatically get it. The game's kind of forgiving in that manner. It is a kid's game after all. The cycle's pretty good, actually. So, this is Metalhead stage. I got good cycles, and it went really well, actually. The only thing that didn't go well was the whole bonking at the end there and falling into the water, but that's fine. The only damage that I took was from water damage, and that's all just execution, so it wasn't like just random, I don't know, enemies being dumb.
You need 6k, right?
I need 6k, but not at the end of this world. At the end of the next world. Hopefully this fan chest can kill that guy. It doesn't. Okay. I'm all done with Peacemakers, but I'm still gonna go around and get a couple gems real quick.
So is there any time in the run where you can just decide to skip like certain gems because you got like lucky or something?
Yeah, if I got more gems than usual, typically the last level that I visit, I'm just like, okay, I need this many. Some momentum preservation again. There we go. So jumping out's supposed to be really good. Can I have a time check, please?
42:10.
It's really good for a marathon.
It was 42:08 because I had something on pause.
It's the last world, Dreamweavers. I only have 50 dragons, and I'm not gonna get any more. I actually will get one more dragon that's needed to open up a level at the end. Yeah, those guys are funny. Ow. I'm gonna do my first thing in the game called a proxy, which is when you bounce off like a hitbox of like an enemy, or when they knock you into the air. Oh, that's not good. 'Cause I'm gonna need to take damage to do it. There we go. I need to normally like get a cannon and shrink their size, but that trick is these guys. Get used to them being dicks. Okay. I would normally charge into that to break it faster, but I'm low on my dragonfly, so... Now I'll be entering Icy Flight with 81. That makes 5367, and I'll get 300 from the level, so then I'll be at 5667, and then when I enter Jacques with like 15 more gems, I'll be at 5682. And then I'll only need to get 318 gems from Jacques. So that's the math that you're asking if I actually have to do something. And I don't even have to do that math now. I can just do that math when I enter Jacques, but it's more impressive if I do that.
Yeah, I was
Addition, man. Bringing it back from the third grade. Okay, it's the final flight level. I set it up right here so I can finish my animation, skip off that guy by hitting the ceiling of this room or the floor. Doesn't really matter. Yep, and then I'll get... $15 from here, and then I'll just need 318 to make 6,000 after this. And I can really go ham in this level because my jump count is very good. Hopefully I can get cakeless. Ooh, this is a good setup. Oh! Get up, you fucker. Okay. There you go. You're so cool. That's okay. Not a huge deal. This music's so good.
I know, I thought it was just...
I really... Oh! Okay. I almost touched that dragon statue, and I don't need to touch that dragon. But I wanted something up there, that's why I hesitated, is I need sparks. And this is like the last occasion that you can get more sparks before going on to the levels later on where it's going to be really useful. These gems give 25 each, that's why this level's like really good. And there's 3 more up here. And this is one of the levels where it's faster to go into the exit portal. Do I have 318? Oh! Exactly 6,000 gems.
All calculated.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get like the little rat outside of Nasty's Cove before I go into it, and then right after I go into Twilight Harbor, I'm gonna need to get another rat again. The little rat over there, he's mine. Delbin's the last dragon that I get because I can't open up the final levels until I actually rescue him.
Wait to make all the better.
Yeah, he's all like, slow down. Okay, rescue me first, and then you can save the world. Okay, this level has my favorite proxy in the game. It's really cool. Oop, that was weird. That wasn't it. Did I get it? Okay. Yeah. It's like, ugh. I'm really happy I got 6,000 gems. That's pretty good.
So all you have to do is just get to the end of these levels?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through the end portal. That's important.
Right.
Where's that rat? Now we got full sparks for Twilight Harbor, which has 2 skips in it, one of which isn't needed to be done, but saves 3 seconds. And I'm like the only person ever that's consistent at it, and everyone's confused at why that is. But if I was actually consistent at the tricks in this game, that would actually make me get a better PB, and then they would be scared. But now they're just confused at this point. Like, my friend Chris is just like, how are you? So that's a wall glide right there. I got more height from that. And I'm gonna flame charge this ramp to bring it up, and then I'm gonna boost off the ramp. This is the trick that nobody else really does besides me. There's someone that's called Surreal that used to do this, but pretty much just me. I messed it up. I'm gonna do it again. It's music, dude.
Sorry.
There we go. Alright. Yeah.
I got nothing more to say.
Alright, and this is Gnasty Gnorc. It's all about getting the keys to get into his final area. And hopefully I can flame charge the key guys as fast as I can. That's the quick way of killing them. I'm normally supposed to chase them for a lot longer, but I can do damage and like put my damage in front of me. This one I can abuse by this. Oh, get fucked. Please open. You like it's not even a chase if you just know where to go. So.
Oh my god.
He's right there. And even though he speeds up, I'm just still going to cut corners and get ahead of him again. I don't want him to be too far ahead of me because then he can knock me off, and that's happened before. And get ready on time. And time. What? That's the second. That's the second best run I've ever done.
What about the nasty Gnorc?
Nasty Gnorc is toast.
So now
Yeah, listen.
order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit.
This was the block of good voice acting.
So that was half of my AGDE games. I got 3 more tomorrow. If you do the 120% category of this game, which is arguably like the better category, I think it is also, but I just don't have the time to learn it and do runs of it, and I don't really see as much any percent as I do 120. And any percent, I just have fun doing that just as much as I do 120. But there's a different ending on 120% where he'll have sunglasses instead, and Bob is the guy that interviews the dragons, and he goes like, "You've rescued all the dragons, saved all the loot, gotten all the dragon eggs, and defeated Nasty Gnorc. How do you feel?" And he's like, "I feel fired up, Bob." And that's like the best line. That's the different ending. That's about it.
Cool. Oh, I guess.
This is Clifftown, and I'm revisiting all the levels.
We're back tomorrow for more BDG. Bubbles doing games quickly. It's really just him playing games. We're just here as well.
Thank you guys for tuning in to AGDE, Awesome Games Done Eventually 2015. This is our 3rd year doing this event. Yes. These are speedrun games done relatively quickly, raising money for Child's Play charity, who provides games for children in hospitals. Be sure to donate if you can. If you cannot, please share the link with others so that they may be able to help out with prizes or with donations to the charity. We got a couple of donations for me to read off here in between games. Up next is going to be, let's see who's on the schedule actually. Zespera playing Katamari Damacy. She will in a second. A couple donations we got here. $3.09 from Cygnus saying some men just want to watch the world burn. $5 from Anonymous. It's great you're doing something for charity combined with gaming. My 2 favorite things. Here, take some of my money. Another $1.57 donation. All this blowhard talk in Spyro just has to make me say that my real name is only 1 letter away from blowhard, and that was my nickname growing up. Keep thinking someone is calling for me every time you say it. Second donation in 20 minutes, so small one for me. Cosmic the Dolphin signing out. Thank you so much, Cosmic, for the donation. Don't forget, you guys, you can enter to win some prizes throughout this marathon. $10 donation will get you to enter to win a AGDE t-shirt. We have both men's size and women's size. We don't have anyone in the area to kind of show them off at the moment, so I do apologize for that. During different events, different parts of the marathon, as part of the schedule, you'll be able to enter to win Carson Druitt drawings. The 2 that are coming up later on are tonight are Shadow of the Colossus and Demon Souls. Those are much later tonight. Once again, up next we have Zespera playing Katamari Damacy, and we'll be getting ready with that in just a few moments. Stand on by.